Welcome to the Lustre floor plan by Tri Pointe Homes over in Emberly on the Gilbert Queen Creek border. And this house is over 5,100 square feet for a single level on a tract build. Yes, that is correct. These are some massive single level homes, but nonetheless, we're gonna head inside and check it out. So walking through this floor plan, you're gonna notice that you do have the 10-foot ceilings and most areas with taller ceilings in the living spaces, which we'll get to in a minute. Over here, you do have a garage. It's one of the two-car garages with them both facing each other in the front, which makes a very dramatic look. Now, it's locked because it's a construction office, so we won't go in there, but nonetheless, into this guest suite, which is in one corner of the house, you do have a nice sized guest bedroom, walk-in closet, and of course an ensuite bathroom. And you'll notice on the model home, of course, they do have shutters and curtains. Those things wouldn't stay typically. But if we head out of here and go out of this area, you're gonna notice that you have this huge center courtyard right here. And this actually enters off the front with these pillars right here and the metal roof. It's a very unique look and it kind of is amazing to see. Now, the one thing is for security purposes, it isn't fenced off, so it would be more open, especially if we do all the sliders around, which is an option here. But as you head into the office area here, this is a massive office. This is like a 7-foot desk here, and there is probably, what, 5 feet, 6 feet on each side of it too. Of course, with these 2 green velvet chairs that they have for staging, again, with a bookcase, quartz countertop, and shelving as well. But as we head out of this office area and go into the main living area, it is massive. There's a lot to talk about here from a space standpoint, so let's just start this way and head around. So of course, you've got a huge dining area. This is staged with a 10-seater table, and you could easily get to a 12 to a 14, mainly depending if you did this bar area back here too, which of course does have a couple different beverage fridges, drawers, shelves, countertop on the quartz, and these 2 lights on the side there also. Another thing I do love throughout this entire living space is they did the stacked windows. So you've got your main windows, but because the ceilings are still tall, again, these are 12-foot flat ceilings, you do have a second row of windows above. This kitchen is huge. So this island, I am just under 6 feet for comparison's sake. If I were to lay out on here, this is probably about as big as a king bed. Legitimately, it's actually 2 massive slabs if you look out in the middle of it too. Again, they did a 2-tone look on the cabinets. So you've got the white on the perimeter with, of course, these stacked uppers and the glass doors there and the lighting, which I do love that. And the espresso on the island area here too. Something else I'm kind of surprised they did, but it is cool to see, is they did the white GE Café appliances versus doing a monogram of wolf. Again, they're a little bit more a different look, but with the champagne bronze hardware, it is nice to see there. You do have, of course, your microwave over here. And what would be sort of a morning kitchen butler's pantry area. A lot of times you'll see these options like a sink in here too for a prep kitchen look. This one does not have that, but I do like the windows, very bright in here. And this pantry, they did option out with a bunch of different shelves and cabinets to make it look a lot more finished. But as we head back out of this kitchen and into the living area again, we're gonna turn our direction to this little thing in the middle. And I call it this little thing because it's not really your dining table. I guess it's kind of a co-dining space. So even though you have 10 seats over there and 5 bar stools with room for more on this side, you have this, which could accommodate, call it another 6 to 8 people. And then you have your whole seating area over there in the living room. And of course the back patio, which we'll get to the backyard in a minute. But with some decent setup, you could easily accommodate 40 people for seating here, 50 maybe, plenty of space to entertain. This space, as you can see, again, with the 12-foot ceilings, with the beam inlay on the tray, and of course the beadboard in the middle with this modern ceiling fan. And we're gonna head into the primary suite next. And as you walk into the primary suite, something I do love is this area off of the bedroom here. It does have direct access to the pool, and in the actual bedroom area, I love the vaulted ceiling. It puts it to about a 13-foot vault. These stacked windows in here as well. Again, lots of space, plenty of space to relax. In the bathroom suite area, you do have this huge walk-in shower with the glass wall, the little shower heads, the bench there, of course, the free floating tub. Good sized vanities on both sides. If it were me, I would add a makeup vanity right here too. And then you do have the toilet area as well. And as we head out of here, we're gonna head into the walk-in closet next, which will lead us directly through to the laundry room. And this is a massive walk-in closet. This one they did stage with built-in cabinets to make it a little bit more high-end, but as you can see, there is lots and lots of space to store stuff here. And this is a good-sized laundry room. It is plenty wide. They have a little bit of shelving on this side for staging, but plenty of cabinets, and again, the sink there too. And as we head out of here, we'll head into the guest bedroom wing. But before that, a little half bath right behind, and that goes off from the living area. And then you've got sort of a media closet there, we'll call it. One of your other sliders off the main courtyard. So this house is kind of a U shape, is the best way to describe it. And then over here, you do have your teen room, secondary living space, however you want to set it up. This way, you've got 2 guest bedrooms, both of which are not going to be en suites. You do have the bathroom in the middle, but they do have walk-in closets, as you can see. And they are good sized bedrooms. Again, because of the size of this house, you're gonna have plenty of space for all your rooms. So these aren't like 10 by 10 rooms, anything like that. A lot of these are gonna be more like 12, 13, 14 feet wide in either direction. And you do have one more room over here. This one though, does have an ensuite at the front. And I do love this like sage green cabinet that's become more common. It's very pretty and elegant. And just like there's one more chapter, there's one more part of this house, the backyard. Emberly is a very intimate community that's being built here in the Gilbert Queen Creek area. They just opened in the past couple of weeks and they're starting around the $1.2 million price point. And these are 90-foot wide homes, whereas your standard house is gonna be about half that, if even. And as we head into the backyard area, I do love how wide this patio is, again, with a 8-seater table and plenty of room to add more. And of course, you've got the pool set up here, which is set up more as a lap pool if you do want to use it that way, with the travertine pavers, artificial turf, desert landscape. I love the little touches of olive trees in the background too. And you've got the artificial turf area there too for hanging out. But if you are curious about this home and want some more information, my contact information is below, and I look forward to helping on your home buying journey.